Hello everyone. So this video is following on from the federal election which happened recently. And if you've been following me, you would have seen that I was extremely vocal about the lack of unity between the freedom minor parties and other minor parties in general. I've also really criticized the freedom movement strategy, political strategy moving forward, because it's not about pointing fingers or blaming people, but the fact is it's not working. I've been involved in politics in the last 5 to 6 years. I've run as an independent. I started my own party. I've helped parties. I've volunteered. I've done it all. So I do think I have a right to have an opinion about these things. And again, it's not about pointing fingers. It's about seeing the truth, the what is. The fact is, the minor party strategy is not working. I mean, I met and I know of some amazing, passionate people who have been completely burnt out because they put all of their heart and soul into this campaign and they got 0.5% of the vote. I mean, it is embarrassing and I'm sorry, but it is true. We have to accept that that's a really long way away from having any seat at any table whatsoever. So what are we going to do? Okay, so I have come up with a strategy. I released a cartoon last week, but this is just my way of actually connecting with you guys and explaining what that strategy is. So basically it's simple. Join major, vote minor. Join major, vote minor. Now, the major parties, unfortunately, are the ones calling the shots in this country. At the moment, it's Labor, but of course, over the last, 50, 70 years, it's been either Liberal, Labor, okay? So if you want a seat at a table of a party who's actually calling the shots in this country, you have to be a part of a major party. It's really that simple. Now, joining a major party doesn't mean that you condone everything they're doing, nor does it mean you agree with everything they're doing at the moment. But what it does mean is that you agree with their core values. For example, the Liberal Party, their core values are perfectly aligned with the freedom community. If you read their belief statement, which is on the website that I've put in the description of this video, you'll be shocked. It aligns with everything that the freedom community aligns with. However, they've strayed so far away from their core values that we don't even recognize them anymore. And so if people like us join major parties, we can slowly bring them back to their core values from the bottom up. That's the idea. You need to be in the game to win the game, right? Now, the minor parties, they can have a voice, that's fine, but they're not signing bills, they're not repealing bills. They can't get anything through Parliament without the support of a major party. So, for example, what I would like to be doing is I want to be a member of a major party so I can have a seat at the table, so to speak, but I will still vote for a minor party first, okay? Because no one knows who you're voting for, right? Now, if you join a major party, it's incredible because the energy required in having a say from the local branch point of view, there's hardly any energy involved at all. All you need to do is join online and go to maybe 2 meetings a year, and you can select the candidates for your local area. You can also select the executive board members of your branch. So when you first join the branch, don't make a spectacle, okay? Just be a member, just listen and figure out who your allies are, or join with friends so that you can outnumber the current members, right? Don't all join at once, all right? Because then they'll block you. Have a look at Moira Deeming, for example. She is obviously quite freedom-minded, right? But when she ran as a candidate, I bet you she ran as a normal Liberal person and probably didn't voice every single one of her opinions, right? She got elected and now look what she's been able to achieve. So we kind of need to do that as well. The freedom community have the passion, they have the numbers to change this country from the ground up, but we have lacked strategy. So if you're sick of putting all this energy into these campaigns that don't work, sit back, join a major party and just go to 2 meetings a year. It's literally that simple. In the description of this video, I've put a link to the website that really clearly explains how to do this. I've had quite a few of my friends and family join major parties in the last week because they really do understand why this is perhaps the easiest and most efficient way to change this country, but it will take 3 to 6, maybe even 9 years to make it happen. And it's going to be hard to know if it's working until it works, if you know what I mean. But we've tried the other strategies. I mean, there are some minor parties that have been running for 20 years and got 0.5% of the vote in a state. I mean, honestly, how much energy are you going to keep putting into failing projects? It's demoralizing. You just can't keep doing that, okay? At least if this doesn't work, it's not going to be that much energy. And we get a seat at the table on the inside. We get to know what they're talking about. It could be really interesting. So read the core values of both major parties and decide which one you want to join. You can still volunteer for the minor party that you align with more. You just need to join the major party and then do whatever you want. No one knows who you're voting for. So I hope you understand the strategy, okay? It's join major so you can have a seat at the table, but it's vote minor because that's what you morally align with right now. Maybe down the track, 5, 6, 7 years down the track, when you're able to be a part of the branch and bring that local branch back to their core values, then you might feel inclined to vote for the candidate because you helped elect that candidate in your local branch. So go to the website. It's replacethem.com. Replacethem.com. The concept is that the Liberal and Labor Party structure is there. There's nothing we can do about that right now. But if we replace the people inside the structures, then we could fix some of the problems. We could repeal some of these ridiculous bills that have gone through. Maybe we can reduce our taxes a little bit and stop sending money overseas to other countries. I saw a meme the other day and it said, if your country is sending money to other countries, then you're probably paying too much tax. And yeah, anyway, I don't want to go off topic, but the point is, the strategy is simple, it is low energy, and we may as well give it a shot because what we've been doing in the last 6 years hasn't been working. We've just got to face the facts. And that's okay because we learn, we evolve, and we get better from our mistakes and from our lessons. So I hope to see you at a local branch one day soon.